Hey guys, June here, and today we're gonna be talking about Nintendo Switch. This is Nintendo's newest console, which I'm pretty happy about. But if you haven't seen the little, I don't want to say teaser trailer, but it's more of a showcase trailer, you should definitely watch it. There are some super obvious things that literally it points it out by itself, so I'm not gonna be talking too much about it, but let's just say that it is amazing. People have been asking for Nintendo, please just make a normal home console. Guess what? They didn't exactly do it traditionally like PlayStation or Xbox. Honestly, this is how I feel about traditional consoles, right? If they did make another traditional console, it would have been okay, it would probably stand out, if it was more powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One. But honestly, if it's more powerful, then it would cost a bit more. And if it doesn't cost a bit more, and it costs around the same price, then what's the point of buying this new Nintendo? But they didn't do that. Thank God. Instead, they went their own path and made a hybrid of a home console, which, if you do play it at home, it looks really nice. And if you play it portably, obviously this isn't pocket size, so if you do play it portably, you kind of have to hold it or hang on to it like a tablet, which people have developed enough habit to know how to take care of a friggin' tablet. But speaking of tablet, I don't believe this tablet is touchscreen, which is really, I want to say that's really nice. Because honestly, we have already had too many touchscreen devices already. And I believe Nvidia made a tablet, like a hardcore gaming tablet, but that thing lasts for several hours? I hope this thing lasts, battery life wise, I hope this lasts more than 1 or 2 hours compared to the freaking Nvidia tablet, because that thing's battery was lukewarm. Let's just say that. It was pretty bad. I'm not kidding. I'm only doing this one take, so I'm not editing anything out. But let's just say this console might be the reason why consoles will not be dying in the next 10 to 15 years. People have already been saying that, PC is gonna kill all of the consoles because the consoles are just trying to become PCs. Well, this little beauty, you could take these AAA games and just play it portably, and it just looks and feels so nice with that cartridge. Cartridge, it used to be several megabytes, but honestly, I think these are just modified SD cards by now. So these guys could hold on to a lot. But yeah, who does this console appeal to? It appeals to me, almost 20 years old. It appeals to little kids. It appeals to casual audience. It appeals to hardcore audience. And it doesn't do the Wii U stuff where they, remember, back then when they announced the Wii U, people were so confused. You kind of have to, describe it to them a bit more than just a showcase trailer. For back then, Wii U, people thought that the Wii U tablet was just a tablet accessory. And it didn't make much sense for Nintendo to do something like that back then. So this felt like it was a step into the next evolution of Wii U. And thank God they didn't put the Wii on it, because we all know that the Wii name is somewhat not profitable anymore. Like, it lost its reputation. I'm sorry, guys, but it's true. It just doesn't do it justice. But I don't know. It's not a PC killer, but it does aim for the portable and mobile market, which I really like that actually. Like, obviously there is a giant mobile market, but people still till this day want a AAA experience portably. Of course, it is not pocket size like I said before, but it is better than the PS Vita streaming. Like, okay, so the PS Vita wanted to basically take like inferior versions of PS3 games into portable markets, basically. That's what it felt like to me for the PS Vita. And if you wanted to play PS3 games or PS4 games, you have to do it through streaming. It's either that or you just buy their games, like, you know, the little cards. But I mean, that was not successful, that's for sure. But yeah, let's just move on to SD cards. Like I said before, the SD cards, like, it's basically the cartridges modified. But will this console have its SD card, like an internal memory? Are they just gonna take out the internal memory? Are they gonna save the game files into the cartridge? How's that gonna work? Because, like, I really want them to have SD card, like, inside for saving, you know, your profile, your everything basically. But big chance that it will save onto the cartridge, which, I mean, I don't really care that much, but it does feel a bit nicer if you could just like take out the SD card and put a bigger SD card inside instead of the 16 gig and the 32 gig for the Wii U. Like that, no, if you paid more for 30, was it 32 or 36? You pay more for more gigs? Like, no thanks. They, like, only mobiles maybe should do that, but mobiles should move away from the stupid internal memory, like, price. I don't know, that's just me. So that's why I hope they have SD card, like, for you to change out. And since it is portable, are they going to have just Wi-Fi versions, or are they gonna have a Wi-Fi and LTE? Because the LTE, like, they did that for PS Vita, and let's just say they didn't do LTE for back then. LTE barely existed back then, but they did do 3G back then, and you had to pay like a monthly cost, I believe. That was not worth it. Like, for multiplayer, no. So I hope they just have like a Wi-Fi version, and of course like local play and stuff like that. You saw it in the trailer. And yeah, will they do Street Pass like the 3DS? I kinda hope they do, but that's just my preference, you know. And I'm just reading this off of a checklist. That's another thing. Third-party titles. Are they going to have more third-party in this? Like, they announced all of the partners that they will have, just like the Wii U. But let me remind you, Wii U had like some really good original exclusive titles from third-party, but they didn't exactly go very far. And I don't know, like, remember Bayonetta 2? Of course, Nintendo paid for that game. And everyone thought that game was gonna be a launch title. But turns out it came out like 2 years after. Like, Bayonetta was supposed to represent the maturity of Wii U. But I guess Zombie U beat them to it or something, I don't know. Because like, Bayonetta was, like, by the time, like, when Wii U was 2 years old, everyone saw Wii U as like a console for a younger audience. That's why I'm kind of iffy on the third party. Like, of course, they're gonna have all the ports from PS4 and Xbox One, as well as all of the Call of Duty games, but we shall see. We shall see. And as for resolution, like, I believe there was a leak that says the 900p for the little tablet, the 6.5-inch tablet that you get to hold on, and when you do dock it and instantly teleports to TV or transfers to TV, that is gonna be 1080p. But I don't believe that's gonna be 4K gaming, but it will have 4K Netflix and Hulu and streaming. At least that's what I think, because that's like standard by now. But yeah, like, I hope this thing goes well. And a few more things. How are they going to be doing the ID? Like, if you don't remember, the ID system for multiplayer and like friends and stuff like that, that was not exactly convenient per se. Voice chat, I hope they add some kind of voice chat. Bluetooth, they definitely need Bluetooth. They didn't exactly show if you can do Bluetooth or not. I don't believe 3DS can do Bluetooth. I hope they do some kind of Bluetooth system into it. Now, as for new games, we saw that it's gonna have a new Mario Kart. They didn't officially announce this, they just slipped it in. They're gonna have a new 3D Mario game. They're gonna have a new Mario Kart. And they're gonna, or if they're not new, hopefully there's some kind of like modified or tech demo or something like that. And they're gonna have the already announced Zelda title, which I'm guessing this is gonna be their flagship launch game. They're not gonna I think they're gonna be launching the 3D Mario game, but they're not gonna be, showcasing it as much as Zelda, because this Zelda game looks really great. So that's why they're gonna be using this game as flagship, which is really disappointing to the Wii U audience, because the Wii U didn't exactly have an original Zelda game, so they would be sharing this Zelda game with the Wii U. Which, to me, I didn't exactly own the Wii U, so I'm happy. But for the Wii U owners out there, like my best friend, I feel like they would be a bit, not as happy. That's what I mean. Yeah, so competitive MLG, of course, they have been dipping their toes into that. They're gonna be doing MLG, that's for sure. And pricing and bundle, that will be the last thing. Will they be doing like a cheaper, since this isn't touchscreen, and this tech, I feel like this tech isn't exactly like the newest and most innovative. It is different, but it's not innovative. I feel like this tech would be a bit like from the earlier generation, like 1 or 2 years ago. So hopefully, if that's true, I hope they put the base console price as like $300 or something. And I hope they would have like a bundle. Honestly, if they do a bundle, everyone would buy the bundle because it has everything essential. And if they do a bundle, which the bundle would probably like be $400, I would totally buy it. Like this looks really, really good. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm just speculating on most of this. So thank you for listening. Holy crap, this minute is 14 minutes. Well, thank you for listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm normally not this passionate about any Nintendo product, but this does look really good. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video, which hopefully would be releasing later today. See ya.